What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, you guys having a great weekend so far. In today's video, we're going to be doing some shard pulls here for the Fusion Summon Rush that's ongoing right now. We do have 1 day left on the Summon Rush, so if you guys haven't pulled yet, best of luck on your pulls. But there is an interesting, kind of event layout here for this fusion. There's going to be 2 summon rushes and 1 champion chase. If the champion chase follows the Plarium rotation for the shard boost, it's going to be 2x void shards. That's something to keep in mind. But we do have this first summon rush, and I'm going to tell you guys that the fragment breakdown in terms of overall cost here is actually on the lower end. So going for the fragments here, you're definitely probably doing it in a very cost efficient way. It really depends on what kind of resources you have. So for this video, we're going to be pulling on both my accounts, and both my accounts will have different strategies in regards to what shards we will be pulling. So I'll show you guys an example for the 2 different types of strategies that I think people will probably need to be doing if you want to do this fusion as efficiently as possible. So first off, we're on my alt account here. For my alt account, we do have 32 sacred shards on this account, and we have 48 void shards. So if it's going to be void shards on the champion chase, each void shard is worth about 103 champion chase points. That's expected value. You're going to get roughly that. And if we look at a recent fusion for an example, what do we want? What do we expect from the champion chase in terms of overall points? I got this screenshot here from the Khamir Fusion. This was about 2 months ago. And we see here that the 15 fragments can be gotten for 3,000 champion chase points. Now, 3,000 champion chase points, that's only going to cost you 30 void shards on average. And if you have things like fragment fusions, remnant summons, it's going to make things much easier. Now, on the flip side of that, if you're planning to get 15 fragments in this summon rush, it's going to cost you 7 sacred shards. So it really comes down to what kind of resources you want to be spending. Do you want to spend void shards on a double boosted rate, or do you want to spend 7 sacred shards, for an example? Also, this account has remnant summons, lots of fragment summons, and then we actually have a lot of ancient shards too if we want to spend more to get more points in the champion chase. But I just wanted to highlight here that this is going to be roughly what the champion chase is going to cost you for 15 fragments, about 3,000 points, or about 30 void shards. So you guys can make up your minds on what kind of shards you guys want to be spending, or how far you want to go into the summon rush and all that. For this account, we're going to be only pulling for 5 fragments on this account. That's only going to cost me 4 sacred shards, and then we will skip the second summon rush, and then we will complete the champion chase with void shards, and we'll be done. So that's about it. It doesn't leave any flexibility for missing any fragments along the way, but I think it's the most cost efficient in terms of shards for this account to finish off this fusion. It's only going to cost me 4 sacred shards and about 30 void shards, maybe even less if we want to use different types of shards. So a very cheap fusion if we can get it done. So without further ado, let's jump into it. We have 32 sacred shards on this account. We'll be pulling 4 here just to get the first milestones. Which one do we want? I think we want the champion that we don't have, which is going to be Arya, the Golden Hope. She's actually really good. Make sure you guys check out the showcase I did on her. Very strong champion, one of the best cleanses in the game, to be honest. And it's coming from a non-void, non-mythical champion, which is pretty cool. Deacon here for the +4 deacons. But honestly, we're not going to be expecting too much. Just 4 sacred shards, 6% chance, no boosted rates or anything like that. So let's see what we're going to get. Go into the first one here. No idea about Mercy or anything like that. Can we get lucky with the gold here on video? That would be pretty sweet. So far, nothing here. And let's see what else we got going on here. And another epic. It's just going to be quality of shards, so quality of pull is not that important for this summon rush event. But of course, we want to get gold just for the video. And we actually got gold here, and it's going to be, wow, Lemonisi. Okay, I thought it was going to be Arya, the Golden Hope, because they kind of look similar, right? They got the golden wings. I thought I hit the progressive. Unfortunately, it's just Lemonisi, which is a free champion. I have her, of course, and she's good. But a second one's not going to do anything for me. She's definitely going to be a faction guardian, and I think it's going to give me some stats, which is a good thing. So sweet, we got a faction guardian, which is totally fine. And yeah, I really thought it was Arya. I think if you guys watch my reaction again, I think I was gearing up for Arya there. So, anyways, we got one more sacred shard to go. So let's pull that one. Lemon AC is very good. She's got the heal reduction, which is really strong. And she can actually hit okay if you give her some good gear. So anyways, there's our 4 Sacred Shards. We got 28 left on this account, which is good. We want to keep a healthy stash. We did go for Varkos and his 5-star soul on this account, so we're a little bit slimmed down from our fattest times, but we want to start building up that Sacred Stash again. Check the Faction Guardians here. Pretty sure we get some extra stats here. Oh, we get the 10 speed. Oh, it's our 3rd Lemonisi. No, that's bad. I thought we had at least gotten another Faction Guardian here. That's a little bit unfortunate. So no help anywhere for us. And I think, that's going to be it for the Summon Rush. 4 Sacred Shards. I think 4 Sacred Shards and some Mystery Shards. Yeah, 50 Mystery Shards. And we're going to walk away with the 5 fragments here. And we will skip the rest of this Summon Rush, and we'll skip the rest of Summon Rush 2. And then we'll jump into the Champion Chase. So this is one strategy I could see you guys doing, basically focusing more on the Champion Chase. Skipping most of the summon rushes. You're allowed to skip 30 fragments in this entire fusion. And I imagine most of you guys will be using those skips on shard related events. So let's jump over to the main account. We'll do some polls over there and we'll talk about the strategy for that account. All right, guys, so we are on the main account here. Like I said, this account's going to have a totally different strategy. We're going to be skipping the Champion Chase because we actually don't have that many Champion Chase resources here because we just went kind of crazy for the Rhea winner-take-all Champion Chase. So I don't have any fragments to pull. I don't have any remnants to pull. I don't have a lot of ancients. I don't have a lot of void shards. It is going to be most likely 2x voids. I don't have a lot of void shards. And on this count, I have 52. I have 52 Sacred Shards. So I think we're going to use some of that ammo here to get some easy points in this Summon Rush. Now, like I mentioned in this Summon Rush, it's actually not very expensive. It's actually a little bit on the cheaper side. So we will jump in, get the full fragments from this Summon Rush. So the full 20 fragments. That's going to cost us 10 Sacred Shards. And we'll be completely done in terms of pulling shards for this fusion. It's a little bit expensive in terms of Sacred Shards, more than I went to pay for a fusion, but it pretty much locks down the fusion. And of course, like I said, I don't have too much of the other resources for a Champion Chase, so I'm not going to participate in that. And it still leaves me with a healthy 42 Sacred Shard stash to move on into whatever events happen afterwards. So I think that's going to be a strategy that we go for here. So let's jump into it. Sacred Shards, so we're going to load up 10 here. Again, we're going to go for Arya, the Golden Hope. She is going to be the one that we don't have. And like I said, she's going to be really good. So let's pull 10 down to 42. See if we can get lucky with some gold. We got Lemon EC first. Can we get lucky? Okay, epic. Ooh, this turtle. I like Galapo. He looks cool. I don't know. Turtle guy. The missing ninja turtle, right? He's not bad. He's kind of like an upgraded Broadmaw, but he's not like insanely good or anything like that. Yellow Gurna. She's a damage dealer, I think, but she's not very good. Orcs, yeah, need that love. Orcs needing that love. I don't know if a buff Deneg is going to be it. There we go. We got the buff. I mean, we got the legendary, and we got Grand Old Podrick crawling through. This guy's amazing. Absolutely amazing champion, right? Did I just pull this guy recently? But no, maybe not. But absolutely amazing champion. People are getting him for free now from new account promo codes and stuff like that. I think he's probably top 1 or top 2 in terms of overall picks. Pelops might be in top 1, but some people might pick him top 2. But Grano was very good. Build him out, pretty simple build. No accuracy needed. He's got turn meter fill with the increased speed and a cleanse on a 3-turn, and an ally attack. And a very solid, underrated A1 passive, also absolutely insane, landing the correct buffs on everybody. Great champ. crazy that they're giving away champions of this quality for brand new accounts. But yeah, great champ. I think he's going to be a faction guardian. I don't know if I have Sylvan's full on this account. It might be full, but we'll take a look. All right, so let's keep going. Nice to have the gold nice and early. Very happy about that. Only 6% rate, so we're not going to expect too much here. Jarag carried my clan boss team, 6 years ago. So I do have fond memories there. The A1 attack down, very good. Frostbringer has no frost in her kit, which is crazy, right? That's why she's known for that. No frost in her kit, even though she's a Frostbringer. Crazy stuff. Blackhorn, I think he's a damage dealer. No, decreased speed, out protection, counterattack. He does have provoke on a 4-turn. Not going to be the best there, but Skinwalkers. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got the Silken. Speed down, increase speed, turn meter fill, 4-turn, and a single revive. Could be okay for Sylvan Faction Wars if you guys are super desperate for a reviver, I guess. But probably going to get replaced pretty easily. All right, let's move on. Maroka. You can do Sand Devil stuff with Maroka. Decrease speed A1. You got the cleanse on a single target, and then you got revive on death on everybody. Yes, you can do the Sand Devil cheese with the revive on death. I mean, it's cool, man. The people find out these cool comps that you don't really think about, but there you go. Maroka can do that. Got 2 more to go here. Can we get one more legendary for the video? Lion's Guard, she actually hits pretty hard. Definitely worth keeping, I think, for the Argonite Faction Wars. Yeah, she has good hitting ability here. Base stats, I think her base attack's a little bit on the low side, but she does bring a block revive, nice turn meter boost, and ignore defense. For an epic, she is solid. And this is going to be our last Sacred Shard pull on this account. Can we get lucky? Nope. Okay, so we're going to get 1 Lego here from our 10. It's going to be Podrick. We didn't put him as a progressive, but we got him anyways. But let's see if we can fill out our faction guardians here. So that's it. Fusion's going to be done as long as I don't miss any events. I don't really have to worry about that. Should be okay. Sylvan Watcher, there you go. We got 10% defense. I'll take it. That's good. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys got some pretty good luck on your pulls there. We got 1 Lego from 4, and then we got 1 Lego from 10. Like I said, I don't like pulling 10, but it does finish up the fusion for us, and we don't have to worry about it. Mainly because we don't have the other resources to clear off the chase. If we did, then we probably would participate in the chase, considering that void shards are pretty good value there, especially during a 2x boost. So anyways, guys, hopefully this showed you guys 2 different examples of 2 different strategies that could work. It really comes down to what kind of resources you guys have and how you want to kind of utilize it. So that you guys have, a good mix of resources going forward. In the meantime, my main account will just be stocking up shards for the next couple of weeks. And then on the alt account, we'll be pulling during 2x voids. So maybe we'll get something there. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Best of luck on your pulls. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.